Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. My coffee is brewing, so I don't have it. News is disappointed with me because I don't have my coffee. Alright, so last night we went to go see the new Bob Marley movie, One Love. One thing I appreciate is when like the AMC theaters they actually hand out posters. And the good thing is they made it all square. At first I was like, whatever, okay, square, but then it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a record album. It's like the same size, just about. Duh. There you go, right? I'll leave my my thumbnail pic. Simply put, yes, I like the movie. To think it's epic or great is gonna receive a bunch of Grammys, I don't know. That's not up to me to decide. But I don't personally. I don't think it's at that point. I guess my overall complaint about this movie is that if you're not a fan of Bob Marley to begin with, you're probably gonna be lost. You know, because it definitely is catered toward more of the people that know his story or that are fans of his story, right? So if you're familiar with Bob Marley in the sense of like you just listen to his music on the radio and you don't really know much about him besides that, you're probably gonna have a hard time following along. Now, I'm not a professional Bob Marley historian in any fucking way, but I was pretty into Bob Marley, you know, my early 20s, you know, 2 decades ago. So I used to read a lot about him, right? So there were certain like information that would pop up that I didn't know about, you know, certain things. So or certain things that I thought were true, at least through the movie, like it was different, right? In the beginning of the movie, one of his sons, Ziggy Marley, he actually made a quick video thanking everyone for watching the movie, and the family was more involved with the production of the movie, right? Make sure like the movie was accurate. So either they wanted to show you a certain side of him that you didn't know about, or they want to like hide certain things that they didn't want the people to know about, but the family, I don't fucking know. But overall, the movie by itself, it's cool. I was thinking about it this morning, you know, as I was like preparing myself mentally what to say about this movie, and like, you know, I was actually thinking of this movie, Rocketman, for a bit, and you know, the movie about Elton John, and the reason why I was thinking about it is because this whole movie was a musical, and like it did actually a really good job of showing like the life of Elton John himself, but through his music, and obviously this guy has like a fucking long history of music. And also, it was very visually appealing. I like this movie a lot better than the Bob Marley movie. And you know, I kind of wish it would have did the same thing with this movie. The reason why I say that is because in the movie, throughout the whole movie, obviously music was a major Bob Marley is music, right? So they played a lot of his musical hits, you know, in the fucking movie, right? Songs that you're familiar with. So I don't know, they did that a lot, and I got to a point where it's like, dude, either you're a musical or you're not. I would have preferred if they actually made this into a musical, you know, primarily. But just like Rockin' Man here, it still had moments where nobody was singing. But when there was like a significant moment in his life where he was transitioning, growing, and developing as a person to tell a story, they're gonna hop into his music. And the movie did a good job in that sense, right? I really wish they would have did the same thing with this one, you know. And this is just my own personal take on what I would have wanted, and that which don't mean shit. Right, but overall, if you are a fan of Bob Marley, you know, if you are familiar with his story, I think you will like this movie. Now, if you just know his music off the radio, you don't know much about his story, I got a feeling you might get lost. Now, obviously they're Jamaican, so that dialect was very thick in this movie. I really wish it would have added some fucking subtitles, you know, because there were parts where I had a hard time understanding what they were saying. So the whole movie basically focuses more on when he left Jamaica because he was a political exile to when he was living up in Europe. And like a lot of the story was based off that when he was up in Europe, right? And that seems like the way how they tell the story is pretty limited. They'll do flashbacks to show you a little bit of his background, right? But I mean, it's really not that much. I mean, like I said, you kind of have to be familiar with his music or his story to know what's going on. So I don't know. Same thing with like the story of like the political situation in Jamaica. I really wish they would have maybe pushed that a little bit more, so you could have more of a feel of what was going on in Jamaica. They just introduced it of what was going on in Jamaica via text, like, oh, and such, two political parties were fighting, and this and that. They didn't really show how serious it was. They should have gone maybe that route, and show like how like maybe push the boundaries a little bit more violence to show why damn Jamaica was really fucked up, right? Because I don't think most people would know, or I doubt anybody's gonna really care. Unfortunately, because America, we're having our own fucking situations here with the shootings. Fuck. I really wish I would have liked this movie a little bit better because it just felt like there wasn't really more of a connection between like the viewer and the movie itself, right? I don't know, like it definitely lacked that, unfortunately, and I really wanted to. They didn't hide the fact that this guy smoked a lot of weed. That was part of his life. This guy, he would like mess around with a lot of women, but they didn't show too much of that. They kind of left it up in the air, in this movie. But yeah, I didn't show too much of him like having affairs and all that, which he did. He had a lot of love, and he shared it around. I mean, shit, the guy had like fucking what, 7 kids or something. Wait, let me look that up. Oh fuck! I just realized it. He had 12 kids. Yeah, Bob Marley fucked around a lot. God damn it. Yeah, from my understanding, I guess he had an affair with like the Miss Jamaica, models and all that shit. So yeah, well, according to Google search, Rastafarians are not generally monogamous, but men are allowed to practice polygamy while women are expected to have one sexual partner. Rastafarians who practice polygamy say it is based on both African and biblical traditions. Okay, so anyways, I guess it is a thing in the Bible. Alright, well, learn something new today. So anyways, at the end of the movie, I guess like there's one thing about like overall the media, right? You only show you like the good things of like what Westerners would like you to see of the individual, say like Bob Marley when he was at his prime, So or also like I remember seeing an interview with like people who were like conservatives, they didn't like this guy and they criticized his like look along with his habit to smoke weed, because weed is the devil's grass or whatever. So obviously there's a lot of like things about Bob Marley that you probably don't know about, based off his religion or just him as an individual. He's not perfect, but obviously he made fucking epic fucking music, so that's no doubt about that, right? But yeah, movie, that's all right, it's good. Not the best thing I've seen. I definitely really wish they would have gone more of like the Elton John movie route. This movie I really enjoyed because like it incorporated the music and the movie storytelling very well, and like I don't know, I felt like more involved watching the movie with this guy. Also really like the visuals that they did with this movie. Bob Marley being like a man of peace and marijuana, I think they could have had more fun with this movie, right? But I don't know, maybe there was a budget, I really don't fucking know. Maybe it was just a cash grab from the family to make money off his name, I really don't fucking know. But yeah, I guess that's my review. Elton John, I liked it better. This one, I liked it, but not as much as this movie. So yeah, there's my rating system. Alright guys, that's all I have to say. If you're a fan of Bob Marley, go check it out. You probably like it. That's all I have to say. Talk to you later. Peace.